So the winter's been going pretty well so far, and after last week's sessions and even a little bit of bonus DIY content, we're back again with more of the same. Plus an announcement for you all at the end, so stay tuned. Welcome back to another video on this glorious frosty Saturday morning. I really wanted to do this outside, 3.5 hours on the turbo. Also got a physio screening session later on today, and then a bit more steady aerobic work tomorrow. I don't think I've ever done a turbo ride this long before. Let's see how it goes. Do you want to tell the people why you're not training today?
I've got a chest infection.
Not feeling too well, are you?
No, I've been off work for 2 days.
Hopefully eggs and bacon will sort you right out.
Yeah. No, I'm very annoyed. I haven't been able to train since Tuesday.
What have you got planned instead today?
Laminate. Flooring.
Bit of flooring, bit of DIY?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll have a segue to that then at some point. Right, hour and a half. Ticked off. I've got a few fig rolls to have now. That's the snack of choice today. And just keeping on drinking, really. Right, 45 minutes left to go. 2 hours 44 down. Had 2 bottles of water, 1 packet of fig rolls. Just gonna take a quick break now, toilet break. Top the water up. Smash a few more fig rolls. And then it's only 45 minutes to go. 2 minutes. I think that might be my longest turbo ever. 3.5 hours done. I find good entertainment, a decent fan. That one's great. Towel, plenty of drinks, plenty of food, and honestly it's not too bad. I guess you've got to be in the right headspace, but got some motivation for next season's goals anyway. Now I'm got to head off pretty quick actually. I'm heading over to Bingham, just outside Nottingham, for a physio S&C screening day that my coach organises, and it's just to check kind of where I'm at from that perspective, to make sure that I'm doing the right things to stay in one piece for next year. So let's head over to Bingham and I'll report back on how that session goes later. So from the trip to Nottingham for the screening and S&C work, here's me looking sad on a bench. Here's the physio pointing at my very stiff ankle that needs some work as shown. And that was pretty much it. Also did some S&C run-throughs and had a catch up with my coach Chris as well. So yeah, all good.
Don't do me dirty with these glasses on.
Oh, you look fantastic. Catherine, this room is the same room we were painting in last weekend. And now Catherine has laid down all of this underlay. That's what this green green tiles of underlay basically. And now what we are doing to make sure the laminate fits real nice is cutting off the bottom of the door frames so that it slides underneath and looks flush. That's what this tool's for.
It's not turned on.
Not this tool, this tool.
Can you switch me on at the club? Just woohoo! That's the easiest one that's ever come out.
On to the next. Oh yeah.
Ta-da!
Sorted. Is that this room done for the time then, until we can get the rest of the tiles down on the floor?
I'm going to have a go at doing these corners myself.
Yeah.
Because
these are the tricky bits, because you have to cut lots of funky cuts on the underlay. It's still -1, -2 outside. Frosty. You can see in our back garden. It's still frosty out there. I'm going to head out for a 90-minute run. Nice and chill, making sure I stay upright. What are you going to do?
I'm going to carry on with this and see how much I can do. I don't know if I can actually lay the floor today because I know where I'm going to cut the boards.
Yeah, it's a bit frosty and slippy outside, so maybe not the best. We'll figure it out. Let's go running. Trail shoes on, ground's frozen. Off-road is the plan for this 90-minute easy run. It's very foggy. Tried to catch some fog the other day. Missed. There are scary cows in this field. I'm hoping they're not about. No sign of the cows yet. I feel like I'm in a horror movie and that they're just going to come out of the mist all at once. Safety. That's a relief. Ugh. Right. Onwards with the trails. I bet it's normally a bog. Frozen solid this time of year. It's about the only other time other than the middle of summer when you can get through it. So there's normally a great view off to the right here, but today I picked these routes on the vlogging days to be a bit more scenic, so there's some decent shots in there, but today I might as well have just run indoors on the treadmill with a blank wall behind me, because it's yeah, it's foggy. My GoPro's also done its party trick of dying, so phone cam. The views once again, just so good, so good. Right, last hill of the run, and we're done. What have you been up to?
I finished the underlay.
Oh, nice. And watching.
Scrubs.
Good times. Run is done. That was fresh, cold, slow, slippy, muddy. What have we got rest of the day? Roast dinner and an hour and a half on the bike in an order which may surprise you.
Oh.
No, I'm going to go on the bike first.
Yeah.
Yeah, bike first. Right, bike.
You need to get on the bike, because dinner's going to be really late. Soon as we get up.
It is Sunday evening, and as Catherine just said, I need to get on the bike. Hour and a half to go, end of the weekend. Been a good weekend of training, cold, a lot of indoors stuff. Good to catch up with Chris, see Claire and Pete. A lot of good bits of information gleaned there, and a bit of information to kind of shape the S&C going forward for the next few months at least. It's good to catch up with Chris as well for how training's gone so far this year. The past sort of 7-8 weeks or so have been a really good consistent build, which is very positive. I don't think I've had that for the past couple years this time of year. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that kind of puts me at going into the first build phase in the new year. But that's I'm going to go through a summary of that in another video, I think, because it'd be quite interesting to show the differences so far between this year and last year, this being, which I'm not sure I've mentioned on my channel, I'm actually racing pro next season. I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram you've seen that. But yeah, I've changed things slightly, 4-day work week coming up in January, so things are a bit different than they have been before, but nothing too dramatic. Catherine's still coughing her lungs up with a chest infection. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. I'm going to keep doing these weekly check-ins because they're pretty good to keep me accountable. Lets you guys know what's going on. And next weekend... What are we doing next weekend?
Sorry?
What are we doing next weekend?
Nothing?
I think as has been the theme for the last few videos, next weekend we just have more of this coming up. Fingers crossed it's not so icy so we can get outside for at least a ride. But yeah, just consistent mileage, consistent sessions, no big dramas. Keep it ticking over. It's how I'm hoping to do well next year anyway. Thanks for watching this one and see you next week. Bye.